The Roman Empire, a civilization of unparalleled grandeur, where gods and mortals walked hand in hand, where power was both a gift and a curse, and where history was written in blood. Today, we delve into the shadows of Rome's golden age, where emperors ruled with an iron fist, where betrayal lurked around every corner, and where the line between hero and villain blurred into legend. Prepare to witness the rise and fall of an empire through the stories that history books dare to whisper, but rarely speak aloud. At the heart of Rome's legacy lies a tale of ambition so fierce, it changed the course of history. Gaius Julius Caesar, the man who would become a god in the eyes of Rome, rose to power with a brilliance that few could match. His conquests expanded Rome's borders, his reforms reshaped its laws, and his charisma conquered its people. But it was this very ambition that would be his undoing. On the Ides of March, 44 BCE, a group of senators, fearing Caesar's growing power, conspired against him. In the Senate, surrounded by the men he trusted, Julius Caesar met his end, stabbed 23 times as he uttered his final words, "Et tu, Brute," and "you, Brutus." Caesar's assassination sent shockwaves through the empire, but it was only the beginning. His adopted son, Octavian, would rise from the ashes of his father's blood to become Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. Augustus's reign, known as the Pax Romana, or Roman peace, was a golden age of prosperity and stability. Yet beneath the surface of this peace simmered a cauldron of intrigue and power struggles. One of the most notorious emperors in Roman history was Nero, a man whose name has become synonymous with tyranny and madness. Nero's reign began with promise, but it quickly descended into chaos. He ordered the execution of his half-brother Britannicus, exiled his mother Agrippina, and eventually had her murdered. But Nero's most infamous act was his alleged role in the Great Fire of Rome, which destroyed much of the city in 64 CE. While Nero blamed the Christians for the fire, many believed he himself had orchestrated it to clear land for his new palace, the Golden House. The Great Fire of Rome was a turning point in Nero's reign. The empire was already on edge, and the fire only deepened the people's mistrust. Nero's response was brutal. He launched a persecution of Christians, using them as scapegoats for the disaster. This marked the beginning of a dark chapter in Roman history, as the empire struggled to maintain control over its vast territories. Despite Nero's eventual downfall and suicide in 68 CE, the Roman Empire continued to expand, reaching its zenith under emperors like Trajan and Hadrian. Yet the seeds of decline were already sown. The empire faced internal corruption, external threats, and economic strain. The once mighty legions that had conquered the known world now fought to hold it together. One of the most fascinating stories from the late Roman Empire is that of Commodus, the son of Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius, known as the Philosopher King, ruled Rome with wisdom and justice. His reign was a time of relative peace and prosperity, but when he died in 180 CE, his son Commodus inherited the throne. Commodus was the exact opposite of his father, a reckless, paranoid, and power-hungry ruler who saw himself as a god. His reign was marked by decadence, violence, and madness, culminating in his death at the hands of a conspiracy involving his own servants. The fall of the Roman Empire is a story of decline and transformation. As the Western Empire crumbled in 476 CE, the Eastern Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, endured for another 1,000 years. Yet the legacy of Rome lives on in its laws, architecture, language, and culture. The stories of Julius Caesar, Nero, and Commodus remind us of the fragility of power and the enduring human drama that shaped history. As we reflect on the Roman Empire's rise and fall, we are reminded that even the greatest civilizations are not immune to the forces of ambition, betrayal, and decay. Rome's story is a cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked power and the cyclical nature of history. Yet it is also a testament to human ingenuity, creativity, and resilience. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its impact on the world remains timeless. Like, share, subscribe for more stories.